Today, we're going to look at some truly incredible transformations. How everyday waste, stuff we just throw away without a second thought, is being turned into seriously high-value products, using some absolutely ingenious techniques. Let's dive right in.
So let me ask you something. Just think about all the cars, trucks, and buses out there in the world. Where do their millions and millions of worn-out tires actually go? It's a question most of us, honestly, never really stop to consider.
Well, what if I told you that for a whole lot of them, it's not the end of the road at all? In workshops all across Pakistan, these discarded tires are actually just the beginning of a really fascinating new journey.
Okay, so our first process sounds a little bit like modern-day alchemy, turning old cracked rubber into valuable industrial oil. But as we're about to see, it is a very real and very, very clever industrial solution. And this is tackling a massive issue. I mean, discarded tires are a huge environmental challenge all over the globe. They take up enormous amounts of space in landfills, and they can even leach harmful chemicals. So any solution here is a really big deal. So, how is it done? Well, the secret sauce is a process called pyrolysis. What you're basically doing is cooking the rubber at an incredibly high temperature, but, and this is the crucial part, without any oxygen. This stops it from just burning up, and instead, it breaks it down into its most basic components. The whole operation is pretty methodical. First, these big, bulky tires get shredded into smaller, more manageable chunks. Then, those pieces get loaded into a totally sealed reactor and heated up. And finally, the process gives you its valuable outputs: industrial oil, scrap steel from the tire's internal wiring, and something called carbon black. I mean, the transformation is just remarkable. What starts out as a pile of pretty useless waste ends up as actual commodities that can be used to fuel other industries. It's a perfect example of turning a major problem into a valuable resource. Now, if turning tires into oil caught your attention, our next example is, believe it or not, even more surprising. We're going to shift from heavy industry to some really detailed craftsmanship, creating parts for the fashion world from something you would never, ever expect. That's right. The raw material here is leftover animal bones. They're sourced from butchers and farms, materials that would normally just be discarded. But here, they become the foundation for a whole new product. And the process itself, it's truly a craft. First, the bones are meticulously cleaned and then cut into these thin, even slices. These slices are then punched into button-sized discs, which are then smoothed out, drilled with holes, and polished until they have this beautiful, refined finish. And the final result of all that work? A durable, high-quality button all ready to go to the fashion world. It's just an incredible journey from an organic leftover to this elegant, functional object that, we use every single day. But these examples aren't just clever tricks. They're actually part of a much bigger story about industry, about creativity, and about economic opportunity in Pakistan. One of our sources puts it perfectly, saying that this transformation of waste into high-value commodities is a unique and totally vital aspect of the country's industrial landscape. And the significance here goes way beyond just being green. This is a vital engine for local manufacturing that really thrives on simple, accessible, and efficient techniques. It creates jobs, it fosters entrepreneurship, and honestly, it serves as a masterclass in creative problem-solving. So this kind of ingenuity, this resourcefulness, it's not just some niche market. It is a fundamental cornerstone of the local manufacturing economy, and it demonstrates this powerful ability to create real value from resources that most people have completely overlooked. So, let's just end by taking a step back for a second. After seeing how tires can become oil and how bones can become buttons, it really challenges us to reconsider our whole definition of waste. Is that pile of scraps truly useless, or is it just potential waiting to be unlocked? As these innovators in Pakistan show us, one person's trash isn't just another's treasure. It can literally be the foundation of an entire industry. It's something to think about. Thanks for joining us.